So in this video, we are going to learn how to add new leads from TradeIndia to Google Sheets. Let's say you are using TradeIndia as a platform to sell your products or services and get some new leads for your business. And you want to add those new leads in your Google spreadsheet. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, whenever a new lead will be received for our product or service in TradeIndia, automatically with the same details, we are going to add that lead in our Google spreadsheet. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my TradeIndia account. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead in TradeIndia, I want to add that exact same lead details into my Google spreadsheet just to maintain the record. Now to do this, we have to connect our TradeIndia account with Google Sheets. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see we have reached to landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now from here, you can see two different options. First one is sign in and second one is sign up free. Now if you're new to Pabbly, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly account in just 2 minutes. And if you're an existing Pabbly user, you can just click on sign in and sign into your own Pabbly account. After signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And you can see after clicking on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now here in this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow. For that, just click on create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I would like to name my workflow as TradeIndia to Google Sheets. And then just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this automation workflow and click on create. Now as we click on create here, you can see the workflow will open in front of us. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our TradeIndia account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. So that whenever a new lead is generated, a new lead is received in TradeIndia, automatically the details of that lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And after that, using Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of that lead to our Google spreadsheet so that we can add that same lead in our Google Sheets as well. So let's see how it is done. Here in our trigger window in Choose App, search for TradeIndia. Just select it. After selecting TradeIndia, here in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select Capture Leads. And after that, just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our TradeIndia account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the user ID, profile ID, and key of our TradeIndia account. Now you must be thinking how you can get all of these details to make the connection. So to get the user ID, profile ID and key, you just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just go to your TradeIndia account and from the left sidebar, go to Inquiries and Contacts. And under Inquiries and Contacts, click on My Inquiry API. After coming to this page of My Inquiry API, here you can see the user ID, profile ID and key of your TradeIndia account. Copy the user ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then copy the profile ID as well and paste it too. And at last, we are going to copy the key too and paste it in our Pabbly Connect connection window. And after entering all of these details, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, we will see our TradeIndia account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. So after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, the details of the last lead, the most recent lead which you have received in your TradeIndia account will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And here we have received the details. Here you can see this is the subject line of this new lead. After that, we'll scroll down. This is the unique ID. We have sender UID over here. The lead has sent an inquiry. So we have the unique ID of the lead. Then we have the state of the lead. We have the mobile number of the lead. We have the name of the lead, that is demo customer. Then we have the mobile number of the lead once again. So we get two options of sender mobile number and sender's other mobile number. Then we have the company name of the lead, whatever company they have added while making the inquiry. Then we have the city, We have the sender as client. Then after that, here you can see the account details of your Trade India account, your name, your mobile number, your company name, and all of that. Then here you can see the name of the product for which the customer, the lead has basically inquired for. Then after that, here you can see the message which they have sent us. And at last, you have the date and time, that at what date and time this lead was generated in Trade India. So in this way, you can see after connecting your Trade India account with Pabbly Connect, you have received all the details of a new lead from Trade India in our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to add these same details in our Google spreadsheet as well. For that, we will just scroll down and come to this action step. And here in Choose App, we will search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Add New Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Sign In with Google button. Then select your Google Sheets account which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. After that, we will just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. And here in this dropdown, you will get a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, the spreadsheet in which I want to add the details of a lead from Trade India is named as Trade India Leads. So from this dropdown, I'm going to select the spreadsheet in which I want to add the new lead details. After selecting the spreadsheet, it is asking us to select the sheet. So it is most likely possible that in your Google spreadsheet, you might have created multiple sheets over here. And if you have created multiple sheets, a list of all of those sheets will be shown in this dropdown of select sheet. And you have to select the sheet in which you want to add the data of a new lead. Right now in this Google spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That's why in this dropdown, you can see only one option in which we are going to add the details of the lead. After that, here you can see all the columns of data which we have created in our Google spreadsheet. You can see all of these columns as fields inside Pabbly Connect. Now what we have to do, we have to one by one map all the details of a new lead which we have received from Trade India in the trigger step. We have to one by one map all of these details into this Google Sheet action step into their respective fields. And the process of mapping is very simple. So the first column, the first field which we have is of lead ID. So we will just click on this field, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new lead which we have captured in Trade India in the trigger step. Out of all of these responses, select the response of sender UID and it will be mapped. In this way, whatever unique ID of a lead we are going to receive from Trade India inside Pabbly Connect, the same lead ID will be added in our Google spreadsheet as well. Then we are going to use the same process of mapping for rest of the fields as well. Just click on this field of name from the drop down, select the name of the lead, sender name and map it. Then after that, we are going to map the mobile number of the lead. Here is the response. Then we are going to map the response for city. Here it is. Then we are going to map the state. The response of state is also Delhi. Then we are going to map the response of the company name of the lead. Then let's map the name of the product for which the lead has sent us the inquiry. Map the product name. Then we have received a subject line, so we are going to map the subject, the message which the lead has given us, so we are going to map the response of message, and at last generated date and time. So from the drop down, select the response of the generated date, then add a space, and then let's map the time as well. In this way, all the details of a new lead which you receive on Trade India, you can one by one map all of these details into this Google Sheets action step. After mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that all the data which we have mapped over here, all of this data is added as a new row in our Google spreadsheet. So let's check it. We will go to our Google spreadsheet, and yes, here you can see just now a new row of data is added in our Google spreadsheet. And here you can see the details of the exact same lead which we have received in Trade India. Here you can see the same lead ID, same lead name, mobile number of the lead, the city, state and company name of the lead as well. We have the response for the product which the lead is looking for. We have the subject line and also the same message which the lead has given us. At last you can see the date and time thread, what date and time this lead was generated is also added. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect between TradeIndia and Google Sheets, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever a lead is captured in our TradeIndia account, automatically with the same details, that lead will be added in our Google spreadsheet as a new row. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can email us at support@pabbly.com or post it on our forum over here. Or you can write us in the comment box below too. If you want to check out the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. And if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Pabbly. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.